All right, it says share $500 in the ratio 3 to 8 to 9. So we're just going to calculate each share. So we're going to calculate 3 shares, 8 shares, and also 9 shares. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is to find the total ratio. Oh, the pen and plug in. Hold on, guys. So you think I mash my pen, mash up, and say pen now. All right, so we add 3. I make it one color variant. Hold on, what's this? All right. So we add 3 plus 8 plus 9. And that will give us a total of 20. So now, because the total share is 500, it means that 20 shares is equal to $500. So we can find for one share. In ratio, as I was saying to the earlier class, once you find one share, we're good to go. We can find any number of shares. So we divide it by 20, and that will give us 25. So 3 shares now would be 3 times the 25, right? Which is 75. And then, of course, you have 8 times 25, which is exactly 200, while 9 shares would be 9 times 25. It's just one more share, right? So we can just literally add 25 to get that. Let's check if we can get back the 200, the 500 rather. So 200 plus that, 5 and 5, 10, 0 carry 1. That give you 10, carry 1, $500. All right. I can note of it those who need to, and then we're gonna look at one more. Today is gonna be a mixture, guys. Just like I'm gonna give you this exact same question I gave the others today. I thought they did well. So let's see how it goes. All right, so in a school, the ratio of the number of boys to girls is 2 to 5. If there are 30 boys in the school, how many girls are at the school? So we just want to figure out how many girls. So this is a way I'm suggesting, guys. The order matters, right? So you say boys to girls. So you can rewrite that. Boys to girls. And you can write it as 2 to 5, because what it means, let me just explain this. For every 2 boy, there will be 5. Every 2 boys, plural, there are gonna be 5 girls. So look at this. Let's say you have 2 boys. You're gonna have 5 girls for every. That's how simple ratio is, So you have 2 more boys. Guess what? You have 5 more girls. That's what it means, When they say 2 to 5, for every 2, you have 5. And you can literally get it from here, the answer. So if there are 4 boys, it means that there are going to be how many girls? See it? If there are 8 in all, that means all of these are going to be girls, and so on and so on. All right? So for every 2 boys, you're going to have 5 girls. Another way you can look at it now and say, okay, since they gave us the equivalent of boys, which is 2, and that gave us 30. So that means technically it's like 1 represent 15, right? So 1 share represent 15. So if you have 5 girls, you're going to multiply 5 by 15 to give you 75. How do we test our answer? Let's test it, guys. So we have 30 to 75. When we break it down, we should get back this ratio. So we could use 5. 5 can go into 30 6 times. 5 go into this 15 times, right? All right. Then we can use 3. 3 go into 6 2 times. 3 go into this 5 times. See it? When I break it down, it's equivalent to 2/5. So for every 2 boys, you're gonna have 5 girls. And that's it. Alright, so it will have a total of 75 girls. Alright, so that will be it, alright? Okay, go on. Can't prevent it, but I could try it up class. Alright, it said in a church, the number of men to women is 3 to 4. If there are 20 women, how many men are at the church? Again, the order matters. See there, it says men to women. So I'll write it, men to women. That's the first thing. See the ratio here? That means that 3 go to men and 4 go to women. So what it is saying, for every 3 men, so you have 3 men here, so, and then you're gonna have 4 women. So basically, how long would it take for you to get to 20? That's how you can look at it, you know. You have another 3 men, you're gonna have 4 girls, 4 women. So you have 3, 3 and 3, 6. This is how I know. 4 plus 4, 8. All right, another 3 men, it's gonna be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. We add 4. So the girls, the men are go up by 3, but the women are go up by 4. All right, add another 3. So you have 12. How many women you now have? 16, right? So now, how many men you need to have when the women are 20? That's all it is saying. It could have been 15, because you just add 3 more. All right, so it's 3 to 4. So it's 15. But let us do it another way. We could have said also, since 4, well, let me try that way, guys. I hope it's not catching in the something. All right, so it's 4. 4 shares is equal to 20. So we can find what is 1 share by dividing the 20 by 4, because its shares are equal. So 1 share is 5. And since you have 3, so it will be 3 shares times 5. So it will be 15. And this would be our answer. So it's 15 men to 20 women. And if you break it down by 5, you divide both of them by 5, right? 5 into 15, 3 times. 5 into 20, 4 times. So it's 3 to 4. All right. A sum of money was shared in the ratio 2 to 3. if the larger share is 21, that should be dollars, $21, how much money was shared in total? All right. So notice the total money share because we don't have that, right? So first, the larger share would be 3. So what we are saying that 3 shares is equal to $21. So what would 1 share equal to? How can we find 1 share? If 3 shares, right, they add up 3 something to give you 21. The same number, right? Because remember, each share is equal. Just like with a fraction, each share is equal. So all we have to do is simply divide by 3. So 1 share is equal to 21 divided by 3, which is 7. And we have a total of how many shares? The total shares would be 5, right? And of course, we just multiply 1 share by the total share. So 7, 5, 35. Alternately, we could have said find what 2 share equal to. And of course, 2 shares, pluralize, is equal to 2 times 7, which is 14. And of course, we have 14 plus the 21, that will give us $35. In a zoo, the number of lions to tigers is 3 to 7. If there are 56 tigers, how many lions are at the zoo? So first, we notice lions to tigers. The order matters, right? So lion would be 3 and this would be 7. Right away, guys, we can know that you have less lions than tigers, right? In fact, the number of tigers is gonna double because 3 plus 3 is 6, right? The number of tigers is gonna double the number of lions and some more because the one, right? So that's all I want you guys to start visualizing the answer. If the smaller share give you the smaller number, all right? Let's put more things in perspective. So we have 56 tigers. So we don't know how many lions, right? But we know it's gonna be less. A half the least. All right, let's go. So we know that 7 tigers, I'm not gonna put tiger, I'm gonna say put shares. 7 shares is equal to 56. So 1 share is equal to 56 divided by 7. So 1 share is equal to 8. So if the lion represented by 3 shares, that means 3 shares, wouldn't it be 3 times the 1? Or 1 word, which is 8. So it's 3 times 8, which is 24 lions. So there are 24 lions. It makes sense, right? 24 plus 24 is 48, so you double it and some more. If we should break down this, I could try to break it down in its lowest. 24 2, because that's something that I would have to show you guys as well. Like, forget the equivalent. So you have 24 to 56. So why use 2? Because both of them are even numbers, all right? Not everyone can divide readily. So 12, you'll get 12, that give you 28. All right, we can use 2 again. 2 into 12, 6 times. 2 into that, 14. Which number again? 2 again, right? 2 into 6, 3 times. 2 into 14. So when you break down the ratio, you're going to get the original. See it? 3 to 7. So for every 3 lion, you're going to have 7 tigers. So if it's a fight, tigers are going to outnumber the number of lions. All right, so guys, we have 15 minutes remaining in class. Let us do one more and then we can end, all right? And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, a sum of money was shared in the range of 4 to 5. The smaller share is $36. What is the larger share? So notice what they asked for, only the larger share. So I'm going to set it out. So we have 4 to 5, that's the ratio, right? The smaller share is 36. That means 36 go here. So we can say how many 4s make up 36? We can use our multiples, right? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it means that a 9, one share is 9. So that means you want 5 shares. So it would be 5 times 9, which is 45. And that would be our answer. I notice students gave me 81. Let me see if it's add it. 5 and 6. Guys, the question did not ask that. I saw the 81s and I was wondering why you getting that. It didn't say the total. It says the larger share. Now the larger share is 5 and that. So it would have been 36 to 45. So the interpretation of it is very, very, very important. All right, so guys, we're gonna stop there for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Take care,
Sir,
guys.
I'm writing off what you write.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna make it stay there. I'm just putting my number because people always leave comments and say, "What's my number?" So let's put it there. So, guys, please find some time. We have class in the evening, so find some time in the day to go over all we did. All right. I think I'm gonna post 2 videos. I'm gonna post the earlier class one, and I'm gonna post this one as well. So you guys can check out that. I kinda try switching up the numbers.